In his report, Watcher Reese acknowledges your heroism, in which case you belong here. Brightwood has a strong tradition of heroes. Of course, we always welcome guests, and you've arrived at a most fortuitous occasion. Why, we have just learned the true heir to the throne is returning to the region. This is a day we have been awaiting for centuries, and a sign of new hope even during these troublesome times. Oh, I could recount the legends for days, but I must dispatch someone to the shore now. The Night Regent is indisposed, but Minister Lochner runs day-to-day affairs in Brightwood.
Well now, 2 new faces to Brightwood in one day. Many a year since I've seen that. But these are special times. After centuries, the true heir returns, and the royal bloodline will once again... Forgive me, I take it for granted all are aware. The heir is Sir Gawain himself, most gallant of the High King's knights. You will have the honor to see his homecoming and the return of Brightwood's glory after many dark years. Across the centuries, I've watched the light fade from Monarch's Bluffs in the absence of a true ruler. Of course, the Night Regent has done all she can with my wise counsel, and now our patience will soon be rewarded. Only a matter of days. I'm personally attending to preparations even now, as is my duty. Tradition is everything, wouldn't you say? One such custom I've established is that we offer our guests a complimentary room at the inn. You'll find the inn quite hospitable. I hand-selected the innkeep a few decades ago, so by all means, check in and have a warm meal by the fire. I must attend to other matters now, but we will speak again.
Corruption will claim them all. Warning them is a futile effort. They are blind to the real danger all around them.
You know, I'm never one to turn away a good-paying customer, but you've been here long enough. Might want to look into buying a house, making this permanent.
Now there's a familiar face. About time you caught up. Here we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me, or does nothing on this island make any sense at all? Ha! No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull, even. Not saying I'd like that, mind you. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference. You're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts. Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy. Aye, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post yourself, and if you need to stash anything, there's a storage shed too. Go on, I'll be here. Look at you! Here just a few hours and you're already the most popular person in town. You had a caller while you were out. That overly chipper knight from the town gate dropped by. Says he wants to have a word with you. That Sir Payne and Minister Locknear taught this place up like it's got a grand history and a bright future, but I'm not buying it. Word in the tavern is that Brightwood's overrun with people fleeing from trouble. Sounds like some kind of plague. People turning on their friends and neighbours with cold murder in their eyes. Unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach, these folks aren't possessed. Seems like they don't have any souls at all. I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that watcher's mouth, but maybe there was some truth to it. Ask Sir Payne about these soulless lost outside town. Maybe get a more honest idea of what's happening here.
Ah, excellent to see you again. Perhaps Miss O'Malley can be trusted after all. As to you, however, the Watcher's report guarantees it. In fact, the Night Regent would like to discuss a rather delicate situation, if you're willing. Oh. So you have heard the unfortunate news from outlying areas. I'm sorry to hear that. We try not to worry newcomers with such things, but we've even had some knights who failed to report in. Yes, well, I hope... Well, I have the utmost confidence this will be cleared up before the heir arrives. I think the Night Regent simply wants to take precautions. Please speak with her when you can.
Come in and be welcome. I will never forget the way this island tested me when I first arrived. I strive to ensure we are patient with newcomers, and in these times, our customs are even more difficult to observe. That is good to hear. I believe Sir Payne represents us well, and the spirit of everything Brightwood stands for. However, with all the anticipation surrounding Sir Gawain's return, we risk letting our optimism turn into denial. For weeks now, we've heard horror stories from people fleeing the farms, grieving the loved ones that turned on them. Behind their words, I sense a suppressed longing to surrender their own souls to despair. We offer shelter, comfort, and we dispatched knights to secure the roads, and many never returned. Minister Lochner counsels patience. He believes the royal bloodline will solve all problems, but I feel I must act. The mines are the backbone of Brightwood, where many townspeople earn their livelihoods. I've had no reports in days. I simply ask you visit and confirm with Foreman Alia that all is well. Then report back to me, please.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes, you must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know. They say you've been quite a help, and I was like, well, why haven't they helped me? But then I realized, silly Geary, it's because you haven't asked. Yes, honey. Honey so delicious it's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
Love keeps you warm, but so does wool. Come to me if you ever need something stitched. I've made a fair garment for many a fine folk, even my darling Eddie, who isn't back yet. Yes, my foolish heart can't help long for my Eddie. He toiled too hard in the mines. This is the first time he's missed our anniversary. I'd go to the mines myself, but his favorite turkey is roasting away. That'd be lovely. Tell that oaf he has a wife who loves him more than the mines do. And then, gently remind him that it's our anniversary today. And I'll be very cross if he doesn't have a gift for me.
Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Most everyone's fallen lost. And no support from Brightwood in sight. Oh, so now she's seen someone. And the stranger who's not here in the night. Cha. I sent missive after missive to the minister, and I think I said, send every night available. Doesn't look like that's what's happening. For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their picks against the teeth and claws of their now withered friends. At this point, it's probably a lost cause. Oh, I can't imagine that any of them are still standing. Oh, you're brave. I'll give you that. But we're not talking about a handful of withered. We're talking about the whole damn mine. If you go in there and find anyone, get them out of there. Fast.
I thought I'd never get out of here. Thank you.
The mine's lost! Everyone is withered! I'm getting out of here!
Look for Elias! He was trying to fight back. I'm making a run for it.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine. And for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But I believe I may have found the source of this terrible curse. You've got to see for yourself. This whole thing started when we found a damn tablet deep in the mine. Someone had tried to make it look like it was just unearthed, but I know the look of freshly cut stone, and it wasn't fresh. I'm sure of it. The damn thing was making some unearthly sound. Not a one of us would touch it. The next day, we had lost pirates jumping down from the rocks, and then everyone started falling lost. Well, I'm no sorcerer, but that tablet's what started all this, no doubt about it. We need to destroy the damn thing. And maybe gather any fragments and take... Sure enough. I'm not looking to linger here with pirates and wizards swarming all over. Break that tablet and who knows? Maybe all those lost will disperse. Either way I'll go. You have my word.
Viva Tetafna!
God's blood! I didn't think you could actually pull it off, but you did! Though, it seems my hope of the lost leavings of mine won't be happening anytime soon. A promise is a promise. You held up your end of the bargain, so it's my turn. I'll go, but I swear one thing. I'll be coming back to reclaim this place as soon as we get the Lost out. You did all the work, so I'll let you have the honor of bringing whatever remains of that tablet back to Brightwood. There's sages and people of that sort who can make sense of them. Oh, ask the Night Regent. She'll know. Oh, the foreman's a stubborn one. And I'll wager she's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go tell her there's none left to save, and then I'll see you in town. I'll even buy you around at Gertie's.
Oh dear, he's not with you. That can only mean... Blast that Dummkopf! I told him to stay with me today. But no, he had to go to the mines and pick at another rock. I'm sorry too. There will never be another Eddie. I remember the first time he handed me his coat in the rain. Our first... Thank you for bringing me here.
You have my friendship, Rajal Sadak, and my time, and an odd job if you ever have need of one. We are always on the lookout for honest, hard-working people, and you strike me as being one. Let me give you a tip, Rajal Sadak. No one cares where you came from. We care about what you can do. The Regent made me her master builder after she saw my work. Though, she probably regrets that now. Well, I've run into some supply troubles. I was expecting a shipment of stone, timber, and leather this week. Nothing's turned up yet. I fear the poor souls I found to help me may have turned into the lost. Oh? Would you? That'd be most excellent! You'd need to cut trees to gather wood, and crush rocks to extract stone. There's a lot to teach you. But you seem up to the task.
Aha! There's my honey. I mean, my honeycombs. I wasn't calling you my honey. That would be absurd, but yes, this is fantastic. I'm gonna whip us up some honey cakes right away. You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm thinking I might have another favor to ask, if you've got the time. Seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to protect against the lost, I think we need to stock up on spirits. And I think I might know a spot to get our hands on some perfectly aged wine from the old world. Bess said sure. Grab as many jars of wine as you can find there. We'll celebrate a little while we still have the time. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow?
Come, Seeker, danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found, when the true heir takes the throne. Mountain and dale speak the tale, a warrior of wit and renown. Artorius raised them strong and brave, a true for the heir, bring flowers fair, that we may build a path of blooms. May they know their people care. It is them we choose. I'm glad to see you return safely. Not long after you departed, I finally heard the news. Tell me though, is it as bad as they say? Surely some of the miners made it out. I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that. I have failed in my duty to protect the people of Brightwood. The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored. From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of Brightwood are safe, inside and outside these walls. We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Surely someone saw something. A mysterious tablet in the mines? These fragments appear to be ancient in origin. I'm no expert, but I will consult the sage, young geezer. In the meantime, I need to know how the mine fell without my knowledge. Really? She said that? There's only one conceivable explanation for me not receiving the missives. Minister Lochner must have been keeping such reports from reaching my desk. That's a very good question. Perhaps it slipped his mind with all the preparations for Sir Gawain. I should allow him to clarify this point. Would you mind seeking him out? Then perhaps we'll all talk.
Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand the Knight Regent dispatched you to the mines. A lot to ask of a guest, but it's her prerogative. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as dire as it sounded. Oh yes, I am well aware. I received those missives myself. The foreman wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but that was, of course, impossible. With all the preparations for the return of the true heir, we simply can't dispatch our knights everywhere they're needed. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you had been given the task. Oh, by all means, tell her I will come as soon as I finish my vital work on behalf of the true heir, which was proceeding apace before I was interrupted. Tell her it won't be long. And thank you for your service to Brightwood.
You return, but without Minister Lochner. I assume he claimed he was too busy with his preparations. Perhaps it's just as well. As Knight Regent, it may be best if I handle matters personally going forward. While you are away, Foreman Musa visited and related the whole story from the mines. She says the day after the mysterious tablet appeared, lost pirates attacked the mines, seemingly out of nowhere. These pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands there, and now they are apparently lost. This seems to be an alarming trend, and we must find the source of it. I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north, which is my duty as Knight Regent. Lochner will not be pleased, but perhaps he will now deign to pay me a visit. You are eager and courageous, and it is most welcome. My hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions and discover what drives them. May fortune go with you both.
Good of you to join us, my valiant friend. I heard about your heroics at the mine. You definitely have the makings of a knight. For now, we are simply grateful to have your support. Not quite a full contingent here, I'm afraid. Before you do anything else, you must build yourself a campsite. It's the wise move when we're this far from Brightwood. There's a splendid spot nearby. Set your tent, relax a bit if you like. We'll be here. Ah, you're back. I'm at a bit of a loss here. A few months ago, this barren beach had nothing but a smattering of pirates. Now, it appears to be a war camp, with more pirates and supplies arriving by the minute. Indeed. It's going to take an army to drive them out, and we currently lack an army. Perhaps we should pursue a more honorable approach to resolving this conflict. You two stay here and defend our position. I will go forth and challenge the leader of the pirates to a duel. When I am victorious, I will demand that they withdraw from these shores forthwith, never to return. Oh, well, yes, good point. I suppose then we have a more limited set of options. I'm afraid I'm not much of a strategist in a scenario like this. What do you think would be most prudent? Oh, that's a grand idea. They've been unloading cargo using the smaller rowboats. If you can destroy the anchors and set the boats adrift, that would slow them down. I'll stay and keep an eye out for their leader.
Have you ever met such coordinated pirates? It's like they went to school or something. How will people ever find their way to Brightwood if they can't even survive this beach? I was a baby and an absolute terror. Folks here say I used to leap out from behind trees and startle them. My bag had a fleur-de-lis, and I spoke a little French back then. Royal? Ha! Hardly. I just want to make these pirates cry for their mothers. If only they didn't have so many weapons and barrels of gunpowder. Oh, what a good way to turn the barrels on them. What are you waiting for? Blow up the pirates already!
Oh, bravo, my bold friend! I feared the pirates would overwhelm you, but it seems you are nigh unstoppable. With their supplies cut off and boats adrift, their ability to wage war will be severely diminished. Oh, believe it or not, while you were battling on the beach, we apprehended an enemy spy. We all saw Miss O'Malley in Brightwood, and now we caught her skulking out of the pirate's lair. She insisted she was here scouting the place for her own ends. I find that extremely hard to believe. Look at her, looking all suspicious. But, I suppose if you're willing to vouch for her, we should at least hear what she has to say.
Wow! That was magnifique! You're Andy with gunpowder barrels. Had Sir Payne witnessed this, he might have even made... Wait! Sir Payne sees the spark of a knight in me. I have to train more, and fight more, and impress the regent. But you'll see, I'll become a knight soon. Then everyone will call me Sir Ash.
I've watched these rotters. I know what's driving them, making them go mad. If this sod didn't have his head up as ours, I could have already told you everything you need to know. I'll tell you, but if you go in, I'm expecting some loot. There's some kind of altar in there, glowing like a beacon. The bastards are drawn to it like flies to a carcass. I'd wager they'll wander off if you smash the damn thing.
Scamper star! You dirty dog! Soon you will be like me.
Well, now, look who made it in and out of the pirate's den safely. I knew you could do it, unlike this sod. Tell me, did you find that glowing altar? Ha ha! See there, we make a good team. I go in first, all sneaky-like, and get the lay of the land. Then you follow up with force, taking care of business. Of course, for a partnership, it's vital all parties profit in a venture. Now that's a right decent friend. This'll get me a bit closer to securing my ship. Sir, pain in my arse here tells me the Night Regent might be hiring new scouts as well. So I'll be heading back to Brightwood. See you there.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears. I do hope your courage accomplished more than padding her coin purse. I can only imagine the filth you had to wade through to reach the heart of the pirate's den. Did you find the foul sorcery Miss O'Malley claimed was there? Interesting. Perhaps that's why we're seeing even fewer of the scoundrels coming ashore than before. This revelation should be taken back to the Night Regent with all haste. I must keep vigil here, ensure these scoundrels don't attempt any further incursions to the south. You must go alone, and go quickly. Use the spirit shrine to return to Brightwood. It's a bit jarring, but time is of the essence.
Great! You brought exactly what I needed. The right type and the right amount. Were you always this resourceful? You're a good person, Rajal Sadak. You're going to do very well here on Eternum. I hope to see more of you. Have you made friends here? You seem like someone a person would be lucky to call a friend. Back home in Syria, we always repay favors. You've helped me a lot. I hope I can return the favor. Words to live by, Rajal Sadak. You could be knight material, and I want to see you make it through a few more summers at least. Has anyone taught you how to make a sword? I suppose I must do everything around here. I'm sure that once I teach you to make a sword, you'll be able to supply armories. You have that industrious look about you. That's a fine-looking sword, Rajal Sadak. It would almost rival the swords in Syria. I'm not surprised. It's what I've come to expect from you. Drop by at the tavern any time you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you stories of the High King Artorius you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah, I can feel the party coming on already. We got wine and honey cakes. It's gonna be a feast.
It is most excellent to see you return in good health. You are one of the few I can trust in these strange times. Your enterprising friend Grace left just moments ago. She said some foul altar was rallying the pirates. I think it is natural to assume this strange altar was somehow related to the tablet you found at Hiraeth Peak. My sage young geezer has been studying the fragments you brought back. He believes they are ancient in origin. You have been here a short time, but perhaps you have seen the ruins yourself. Though humans have inhabited this island for thousands of years, there was a mysterious ancient civilization here even before we arrived. Many have sought answers to such questions, but few can claim to have reliable knowledge. One thing I do know, however, is that the lost usually stay away from the ruins of the ancients. It certainly appears that way. Though Sage Geezer insists this tablet was not buried at the mine, but rather planted there. You should converse with the sage yourself. This new information may yield new insights. Please exercise discretion in speaking of these matters around town. The people are excited about the heir's return. I would not dampen their spirits.
Yours is a face I've not seen before. Aha! You're the newcomer who recovered these fragments from the mine. I am very excited to speak with you. This material is definitely ancient. Was there more in the pirate den to the north? An altar related to this tablet, then. Fascinating. Well, it couldn't have been there for long. There's only one possibility. All of this came from the ancient ruins of Caladan and Antares in the Eastern Wood. Yes! Only Minister Lochner forbade me from going there. It's very dangerous, of course. But you, yes, you can go. Start with Caladan, look for anything recently disturbed. Oh, and don't tell Lochner.
Well, if it isn't the Night Regent's new page. On an errand even now, I presume. I am curious what merits such urgent attention when Jay's duty as regent so soon draws to an end. The Night Regent should not be conducting affairs she can't reveal to her people. Wouldn't you agree? I've served as Brightwood's minister since before her birth. I should be informed of this matter. You presume much, page. I simply wish to convey any pressing matters to the true heir when he arrives. Keep your secrets, but know this. Brightwood will be united as never before to honor the royal bloodline. Nothing else matters.
Did you venture forth for freedom or fame? I came here to live happily with my sweetheart, a Moorish woman. We both fled from impending execution for our forbidden love. Who knew I'd one day crave death, like water in the desert? It is when you're the reason your woman is no more. Even the moon burns you. Fatima's soul gave up on me. She came to me in a dream the other day and asked me to piece together this mirror. But I don't have all the fragments. Would you? Fatima said if I piece this mirror for her, she'll finally find peace. The peace I stole from her. Oh, we were so happy once. But all the sacrifices we made. Have you ever been with someone and yet felt so alone?
The ancients clearly had ways of control.
So, how does it feel to be alive, stranger? To know you cannot die? I used to dig graves in Bavaria, but obviously I couldn't do that here. I survived on scraps for a while, until I devised a new livelihood. I craft lost memorials from crystalline tears to soothe grieving families. Peace is always in demand. Many ask me for my services, but the crystalline tears are over, and so the tears of people must wait. You look more limber than me. You may have luck with these ruins. If you can brave the eldritch dangers and gather some crystalline tears for me, I'll give you a good portion of what I got from the families.
These altars in Caladan seem to have some sort of power over the lost. Power might be the wrong word, but definitely some kind of influence. I can use young Giza's notes to figure out how to channel their essence. And if I can't tap into their magic, maybe I can convey them to where they'll be most useful. I must think this plan through to support my true king in the way he deserves. Only then can I join him.
So many tears, such little time. You've done well by bringing these crystalline tears. You will be in the thoughts of many families when they say their final prayers for their kin. So many tears, such little time. You've done well by bringing these crystalline tears. You will. A lot of people passed right by me before you.
There you are! I started to venture into those ruins after you, but I lost my nerve when I caught sight of those guardians. I hope you found something in there to make it worth your while. Ha! I'd wager it'll be the first and last time you hear Grace O'Malley say this, but just now I'm on official business. The Night Regent sent me to track you down. She says we need your help figuring out what's going on. Just after you left Brightwood, that wide-eyed Minister Lochner started acting strange, shouting around town that the true heir's arrival was upon us. He led some knights and even some town. Ha! I'd say there's no doubt about that. I tailed the bastard and his entourage. They marched straight into a crowd of the lost. The Night Regent says Lochner's gone mad. And I suppose I'll be waiting for you. The Night Regent told me not to return without you. Get on with whatever you're doing, and if you find any treasure in the ruins, don't forget your dear friend Grace.
Gracias, kind soul. Fatima always loved her mirrors. With this last fragment, she could have her final one. She said mirrors have a certain magic to them. And I can sense the energy in this. Almost a strange calling.
Well, you were gone long enough. I was starting to worry you'd fallen to those guardians. Did you find anything else in there relating to the minister's plans? Well, I'll be damned if that doesn't explain a lot of the strange happenings around here. I suppose that's how he's able to walk freely among those blue-eyed rotters as well. With that revelation, I'd say it's all the more urgent that you catch up with the Night Regent. She wants you to meet her at the last of the farms that hasn't fallen to the lost. It's not too far from here. She left Sir Payne in charge of Pridewind's defences. She wanted to see to these troubles personally. I suspect the Night Regent's looking to draw steel against Lochner herself. You best get going. The Night Regent asked me to circle down to the pirate dens further south, see what's happening there. I'll catch up with you at the farm soon enough.
I cannot express how reassuring it is to have your presence down here. As much respect as I've always had for Minister Lochner. It is painfully clear that he's suddenly gone quite mad. Is that what you discovered in the ruins? Was Lochner behind the strange tablet at the mine? The pirates, too? I'm having trouble understanding what his ultimate goal is, or if he even has one. I question everything the minister said now, but apparently the knights at Tiernan Keep met Sir Gawain. Priscilla here was a knight there herself until recently. I believe she's hiding something. You should speak to her.
Well met, stranger. The Night Regent said you have been her only reliable counsel in recent days. For your service to her and to Brightwood, I salute you. I was a knight myself, not long ago. Yes? When the farms in these parts started falling to the lost, the town's supplies were threatened. I volunteered to take over this farm to ensure Brightwood did not go hungry. It was a difficult decision. It was not long after I left Tiernan Keep that my fellow knights there fell to becoming lost as fell. If I overheard correctly, you found proof that Lochner planned all of this? That explains much.
I know the minister had planned to claim the Circlet of Swords, the royal crown of Monarch's Bluffs, from Tyrnod Keep. If he can control the lost knights there, I suppose that's how he'll do it. I suspect it's already too late, and my fellow knights still defend the keep as firmly as ever. I'd advise against going. There's nothing there but death and grief. But perhaps you may discover more of Lochner's plan. No. I will not raise my blade against my fellow knights, even in the state they're in. I will give you this seal, however. You'll also need the seals of the other knights to access the sacred chamber inside the keep.
Show me your smile. Ah, your teeth are radiant. Do you use miswak to brush them? In the Ottoman Empire, everyone had good teeth. More days than a snail has teeth. I left to pursue my great ideas in my reckless youth. I still feel as reckless and almost as young. And if I can get enough wolf teeth, I already have 26 pearly white wolf fangs. I need 6 more, just like them. They should be from robust middle-aged wolves, warriors, if you could spot them. Could you get the teeth for me? I'll be grateful.
As royal ladies, we've always been protected. We led lavish lives in the Joseon court, and for a while, in Ebonscale Reach. It's the first time we're living out in the wilds, like common folk. We're trying to adapt. Yes, once upon a time I was even destined to be queen. But I lost my betrothed to the sea on our way to the island. My mother hasn't given up hope I will be married one day. She fears the worst if I don't. That I'll turn into a lost. Like the ones who haunt this island, a creature with no purpose but to haunt women with better prospects. Mother grew up with tales of the virgin ghost. It's hard to shake her out of her belief.
I have been ruined. I can't work like I once used to. Oh, what good are hands when your mind is occupied by the demons that plague your dreams? Oh, scars. My father's mistakes wore him down till he broke. He always thought the world was better. He shattered when he saw the truth. He lost himself in making glassworks. People came from all over the island to buy them. He had a deep relationship with glass, knew exactly which mineral would elicit the color he desired. His works were treasures that brought hope. But now they're lost in a house filled with horrors. Would you? I can't step foot in that house. There are too many memories. It isn't easy to be second place in your father's eyes. Please just get the glassworks, if you can.
Tiopa, Lakia.
Vitor!
Da, Schutzblatt.
Look how they fall in line when they realize something greater than them is at their doorstep. It will be the same with corruption.
Getting into the house must not have been easy. I am grateful for your courage. These are the last things I have of my father. At least he got to spend his last days with his precious work. He wrote me letters. I'll read his words, although I am fearful of what they may reveal. Isn't it ironic that my emotions are as fragile as his glass? At least his works have value.
You spotted the wolves well. Middle-aged, strong, aggressive fighters most likely. Oh, these are the perfect fangs. They're sparkly, they're white. They can cut through meat. The first of its kind dental weapon for the toothless elderly among us. Those who have the punch, but lack the bite. One chomp from these pearly beauties will make an attacker regret their choices. Brilliant, no?
You ventured into Tirnan Keep and returned with your soul intact? You are indeed as worthy as the Night Regent claimed. I trust you discovered that Locknir had already taken the crown. I suspected as much.
God's blood. I cannot bear the burden of this dark secret anymore. I was there, and I witnessed when Lochner brought Sir Gawain for us to swear loyalty. The minister told us we would be honored to be the first to kneel before the new king. But when he ushered Sir Gawain into the keep, we realized the true heir was lost himself. We were aghast. The minister reminded us of our sworn duty to the royal bloodline. He told us the sacrifice of becoming lost was noble and right. Then he lined us up and killed us one by one. I faltered. I couldn't do it, so I fled. I was ashamed, unwilling to join them in soullessness, but also unwilling to betray my comrades in the bloodline. I regret it now. I should have come. All right. It is my duty. The Night Regent has returned to Brightwood, but we can try to stop Lochner down here. A scout was sent southward. You should seek them out. Once I dig up my armor, I will join you. Friend.
Oh, thank goodness I found someone I can report to. And better it's not the Night Regent. Remember all those lost pirates swarming around that den to the north? That was a small affair compared to this place. Good old Minister Lochner was here sure enough. There's another one of those glowing altars. But this time, I don't think he's meaning to draw the pirates in, but rather send them forth. The rotten bastards are loading up their ships with explosives as we speak. I'd wager they're sailing for Brightwood as soon as he gives word. They'll blast the town from here to Galway. Well, we've discussed this partnership before, haven't we? I get the lay of the land and you do the battling part. You'll be facing long odds, but you're like a lucky anchor. I'd consider making a wager on you regardless. Not a problem. I'll always tell it to you straight. I'd suggest you destroy as many explosives as you can and take out that glowing altar too. Now, what would you have me do? Ha! Now there's an order I don't mind following. I could use a cup of mead after all this crawling around. I'll go and tell the Night Regent what's what, but my hopes go with you. It's better if these bastards never set sail.
What folly we have committed! We unleashed the most tragic magic by giving in to Fatima's whims. What folly we have committed! We unleashed the most tragic magic by giving in to Fatima's whims. We made a talking mirror that berates me for my decisions every minute, every hour, every day. It just doesn't stop. I had to. Her words are still pounding in my head. I broke her heart, and now I've broken her mirror. Maybe that's why she won't stop haunting me. See, I do. Fatima was the joy of my soul once. I left Spain, left my family because of my love for her. I love my Cuerda, even when we fought, even when her cloudy gray eyes turned into a storm. You are right. She speaks through another large mirror in the cove that's filled with pirates. I'll need your help to break it, but I must get her taunts out of my head.
Come, beggar.
My head. Nanny!
So she spoke the truth after all. That Grace character told me you'd gone in there on your own, but I had to see it to believe it. I heard the ruckus and saw the smoke. Am I to assume that means your mission was a success? Well, there's cause for celebration. It's even tempting to take the good news to Brightwood right away. But I believe there's an opportunity to strike a critical blow against the enemy here and now. Sir Gawain and his court of lost knights are not far. They're fortified in his ancestral home across the water, Corbinic Castle. I suspect that's where Lochner has led his unfortunate followers as well. Yes, though we need a plan. They have the Circlet of Swords, and an army of Lost has already fallen under Sir Gawain's influence. Defeating a knight of legend will be hard enough, but won't he just return to command them again? Is that how that Greywind madman controls the Lost? Yes, it makes sense now. I thought perhaps it was Gawain's royal blood, but now I see. This whole thing is a contrivance of Lochner's.
How is it that you could love someone, and yet living with them can slowly destroy you? This island didn't help. But oh, Fatima, I miss you so much. Hello, friend. I hope this day is treating you with kindness. Would you have time to help a fellow? Regrettably, the people I was trying to protect have to may fortune be with you. I'd come to the settlement to find help, but no one had time to listen. It takes a special person to go out of their way to help someone else. Did you find everyone's amulets? Thank you, friend. You have put my mind at ease. The problems on this island are larger than those I've experienced, and one can't use their hand to force the sun to set.
Well, here we are. This is the moment of truth. If we fail here, the Lost will overrun Brightwood and everyone in it. I don't know what defenses this tower possesses, but it is clearly well fortified, and Lochner has undoubtedly taken precautions. Your courage is unquestionable, and I've witnessed your prowess in battle. You're a force to be reckoned with. But if I'm being honest, thank you. I will defend this position to ensure none come to the castle's defense, and that Lochner does not escape. Defeat those villains, destroy that damn staff, and reclaim the crown. I look forward to your triumphant return. Do what must be done. You're the only one who can stop them.
Vitor! Derek Nuntia ha gidia.
I think I've been holding my breath since you departed. Or at least it feels that way. Tell me, did you defeat Sir Gawain and destroy Lochnear's infernal staff? Praise to whatever gods are at your back. I feel like I'm waking from a long nightmare. My thrill at learning of the true heir's return was only matched by the horror of learning what he had. After this, perhaps we should consider abandoning this obsession with restoring the royal bloodline. We can't return the circlet of swords to Tiernan Keep anyhow. I think we should return it to... Yes. Though Jay is bound by her duty. She'd make an excellent queen, but she can't even imagine such a thing. I suspect the court training of her youth is to blame. Her humility will be yet another formidable foe. Yes. We'll speak to the people. We'll tell them the truth about Lochner and the heir. The crown deserves to be worn by a noble ruler. A ruler like Jin Jay. I'll see you in Brightwood, Conrad.
Really? You found something that belonged to my family? What is it? Who are they? Where can I meet them? Ooh, give me that. Sure, she was a prestigious knight in the time of Artorius himself. I can't believe it. This knight business runs in my blood. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'm going to keep it as a reminder.
So, you've stopped the lost conquest of this kingdom. I have to wonder, are you sure you've really helped these people?
Word of your victory has already breached the walls, and we are extremely grateful. I welcome you back to Brightwood as a hero. I can never repay the debt this town owes to you. Oh, I'm not sure. I do not have royal blood, but I suppose we've learned that the bloodline is now cursed. Strangely enough, your friend Grace suggested the same thing just before she left. We were in the tavern after word of your success, and someone mentioned the shipbuilder in Oxborough. She was so eager to meet this person she left right away. She did ask me to tell you, of course.
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn, be forever turned. They'll know them as our one true king. The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn, be forever
You've done a lot of good for Eastburn Outpost.
Salutations. Various fish, when properly salvaged, have parts that can be used in alchemy. Everything on this island thrums with the power of Azoth, the fish included. Oh.